In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Don't let the sadness of your past and the fear of your future ruin the happiness of your present. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue to count. Game over. Every breath that I'm taking, I can feel that they hating. They've been patiently waiting, but I know I can make it through the pain and the lies. Just look me in my eyes. This is not a disguise, but together we rise. I do this for the fans, family and my friends. You gotta look within, believe and know that you can win. So be proud of yourself, cause I'm proud of me. Let your light shine bright so the world can see.
Hello everybody, it's your Master Motivator, Tony Miller Sr. for another episode of TMI Presents For Your Inspiration. And I hope you're ready for me today because we've got a special subject I want to talk about. And the subject is sacrifice. So hold on to your seatbelts because this is going to challenge you today because so many people want to get to the next level or want to get to a place we call better. So my first question for you today is, can you or are you willing to sacrifice to be better? Or my second question is, do you want to get to the next level? Everybody wants to get to that next level. So my question to you is, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to that next level? The next level represents progress, and we all want progress. But see, in order for us to get to better, we've got to do some things. We've got to sacrifice some things in and out of our lives just so that we can get there. We can't just sit around and stand there and hope that better comes along. Some hard work must be a part of the process, and that brings about level changes. Have you ever noticed that some people that you used to hang with are no longer hanging with you, or they're not spending as much time with you? You know why that happens? It happens because they have found out, or they've realized that in order for them to get to the level that they are desiring to get to, they need to spend more time on their work, or they need to spend more time on their job so that they can reach the next level. But so what does the word sacrifice mean? And that's a great question. Sacrifice is a voluntary surrender of something for something else that has a greater value. I think I need to say that again. Sacrifice is a voluntary surrender of something for something else that has a greater value. See, your friends that have been elevated, they reached out and they became who they are based on them sacrificing something. All of us have to sacrifice. In order for us to be better than what we are, a sacrifice has to be made, it has to be intentional, and it has to be now. We have to give up something in order to gain something greater. That's why I'm asking at the beginning, are you willing to sacrifice in order to be better? Have the seeds of success been planted? The seeds of success are planted by hard work. They're planted by sweat. They're planted by intense preparation. Too many people want to succeed, but they want success handed to them. In this society is not giving you anything. So that's why it's important for us to sacrifice to get to our better. Let me tell you a quick story. In the Bible, there's a guy by the name of Bartimaeus, and he was crying out. He was blind. He was begging. He was in a bad situation, and he was trying his best to get to Jesus. When Jesus came by and heard Bartimaeus begging for him, he told Bartimaeus to come to him. And when Bartimaeus came to him, one of the first things he did, he shedded off some garments, some stuff that would stop him from getting to Jesus, stop him from getting to his better. So as the Master Motivator, you're asking me, what do I need to do to help me sacrifice for success? The first thing you need to do, you have to analyze your surroundings. Yes, you got to take a hard look at the things that you may have been stopping you or been hindering you. It could be your habits that you have. It could be that you're lazy. It could be even some people who are hindering you. So whatever it is, please take notice of it today and that you can get on the road to your better. And listen, your better is your better. What somebody else is doing is what somebody else is doing. Your better has to be your better. That's the first thing. You have to analyze your surroundings. surroundings. But secondly, you have to adjust your situations. Once you have analyzed your surroundings, your next step is to adjust your situations. What this means now is that it is time to move those things out of your way. Like Bartimaeus, he shed his garment because he realized he wanted to get better. And so start hanging around people who are heading for better, or start hanging around people who are better. Learn the lessons from them. Put back into your memory all the sacrifices that you made for your better. Don't you want to be better? So you got to analyze your surroundings. And then the third step, you've got to amplify your search. See, it's time to change gears and go forward in your better. As you make a decision to analyze your surroundings, as you make a decision to adjust your situations, here is the meat of the matter. It's time for you to amplify. Amplify means to increase. In other words, you've got to go after your better than anybody else, because God gave you your better and you can do it. So your sacrifice is what it makes it happen. And in order for you to see how God and how much better you can be, you've got to take your desires, you got to take your search to the next level to get to your better. So sacrifice is all it takes. Your sacrifice is what makes it happen. This is your Master Motivator, Tony Miller Sr., with another episode of For Your Inspiration. Why? Because you can never get too much inspiration.
Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Faith and the will to change is everything. Cause I came from nothing, but now I'm something, and I'm living a dream. Martin Luther King, if you said I can make it, well now I'm here. If you said I can take it, well I conquered my fears. I'm with the old, and with the new. I'm proud of me, you should be too. Strengthen your heart and